Ready.
Ready. Welcome, everyone, to the December 19th, 2022 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please join me in reciting the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everyone, again. I'm Barb Lewis, President, and to my right is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my left, our Administrator, Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator, Don Houston. We also have our other Deputy Administrator and Counsel with us, Eric Hostetler, and our Clerk, Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 22-1111, in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held December 15th, 2022.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 22-1111. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill is absent today. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. That brings us to item number 3, resolution number 22-1112. In the matter of approving purchase orders and announced certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1216 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 1216.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 22-1112. Mr. Merrill is absent. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1113. In the matter of approving the addendum to the order form and terms of service for Monsidio Platform Standard New by and between Monsidio LLC and Delaware County to review and monitor the county website.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioner. Steve Lewis with the IT Department. What you have in front of you is a contract for 1 year for services to ensure that our website is compliant with ADA and WSAG standards.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1113. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Resolution number 22-1114. In the matter of approving the contract between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, the Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services, and Forensic Fluids Laboratories Incorporated for the purchase of drug screening laboratory services.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Anderson with Job and Family Services. This is our contract beginning the 1st of 2023 for drug screens that we primarily use with our Children's Services Division.
Okay. Questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1114. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 22-1115. In the matter of awarding bids to suppliers for 2023 sludge thickening polymer chemical supply contract for the Delaware County Regional Sewer District, DCRSD, contract number 2301.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. So this is a new contract for a 1-year sludge thickening contract. There's also 3 additional 1-year optional terms where the price would be based on an adjustment with the CPI index. Basically, if the inflation continues as it did last year, it will increase at that amount. We had 2 bids. One was from Tidewater Products at $2.15 per pound. The other was from Polydyne at $1.64 per pound. The Polydyne product is something new that we haven't tried, so we're going to get a contract with both of these. And if we can see the same results from the Polydyne that we see right now from the Tidewater, we'll obviously use more of that. So that's what we're doing with this, is entering into a contract with both companies.
Any questions?
No, I appreciate the, sending around a comprehensive email. That really helps us understand what's going on, so I appreciate that.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1115. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1116. In the matter of approving a professional services agreement with CDM Smith Incorporated for design services related to the East Alum Creek Interceptor Rehabilitation Project.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
So this will be design services for rehabilitating right at 4,500 lineal feet of the East Alum Creek Interceptor. This is a large 21-inch diameter concrete sewer that has some corrosion on the interior due to being 46 years old. So the design fee on this is just under $50,000, and we're anticipating the construction cost to be somewhere around $700,000.
Okay.
When would this project be done? you think?
So we'll start design services in January, probably a 6-month design window, and then we'd be bidding after that. So we'd be probably into 2024 with the actual construction.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1116. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1117, in the matter of approving a professional services agreement with DLZ Ohio Incorporated for design services related to the Scioto Hills Sewer Rehabilitation Project.
So moved.
Second discussion.
So this is a similar project in the Scioto Hills subdivision. We've done some flow metering and hydraulic modeling in this area and found that there's high infiltration and inflow during rain events. So this is going to be a rehabilitation of just under 5,000 lineal feet of the 8-inch sewers in that area, which is roughly a third of the neighborhood.
Where exactly is Scioto Hills?
Scioto
Just
Hills
drawing a
is,
blank.
it's over near like Scioto Reserve area. It's, on the west side of our service area over there.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1117. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1118, in the matter of certifying to the county auditor sanitary sewer capacity charges for 1651 Daventry Lane, Powell, Ohio.
So moved.
Second discussion.
So this is just a certification of the 50% reduced tap fee at the $4,050 for a period of 5 years on their taxes.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1118. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1119, in the matter of approving a decrease of appropriations, supplemental appropriations, and an advance of cash for the regional sewer district.
So moved.
Second discussion.
So this is, we're moving funds for the Evans Farm TIF projects that we performed, which are Lower Elm Creek Pump Station and the Peach Blow Pump Station. Lower Elm Creek was $11 million and Peach Blow was $6.7 million. We're moving the funds that were spent in 2022 into this account, and then they would eventually be repaid back by the TIF. The total price of the two projects is $17.7 million, but the money that was spent in 2022 was $7.8 million is what's being moved with this item.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1119. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1120, in the matter of approving GMP Amendment Number 1 to the agreement with Peterson Construction Company for progressive design-build services for the Delaware County Olentangy Environmental Control Headworks Aeration Upgrade Project.
So moved.
Second discussion.
So we are at our 100% GMP milestone. This is to lock in the guaranteed price of, it's $41.3 million for construction. And then when you include the design fee, the general conditions, and the contingency, we're at a total of $46.3 million for the project. So we'll be able to start ordering equipment and getting all the process upgrades started with this agreement.
This is a big deal.
It is, yeah.
In many ways.
It is.
Big
We're really
project.
excited to
Yes.
have this moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. Questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1120. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We are pulling item number 12. We will maybe see that again on Thursday. So,
Yeah, if you want me to explain that, so OWDA was, we were requesting some change of language of the agreement, and they were reviewing that and going to be signing the agreement, so we'll bring it on Thursday
Okay.
for the loan.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you,
great,
Tiffany.
thank you.
Item number 13, resolution number 22-1121, in the matter of establishing a maintenance bond and returning construction bond for Liberty Grand District Section 7.
So moved.
Second discussion.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar with the Engineers Office. For your consideration, this is the approval of the maintenance bond and release of the construction bond for Liberty Grants District 7, which is a 35-lot subdivision by MI Homes. It's located west of Sawmill Parkway between Hyatt's and Home Road in Liberty Township. The road construction has been completed in Section 7 and inspected and is recommended for placement on the one-year maintenance program with a bond of $102,000, or $102,600.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1121. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1122, in the matter of approving developers agreement for Berlin Farms West.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, I'll try to do better with numbers this time. This is for a 52-lot buildable subdivision, again by MI Homes, located off of Berlin Station Road in Berlin Township. The developer's agreement is in the amount of $352,000, and it is for their fair share for the widening improvements to Berlin Station Road that will take place in 2024. This will run from the Peanut Roundabout to Gregory Road.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1122. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1123, in the matter of approving a cooperative agreement with Liberty Township and the City of Powell for the extension of a shared use path along Home Road, County Road 124.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, this is a cooperative project between Liberty Township, the City of Powell, and also the county for the construction of a 10-foot wide multi-use path that will run along the north side of Home Road for approximately 1,700 feet between or from the beautiful Savior Lutheran Church to the Liberty High School. The estimated cost is $360,000, and the county's share on that is $22,500 for the project. And it will take place next year.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1123. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1124, in the matter of approving plans, specifications, estimate, and setting the bid date for the project known as the English number 346 Watershed Drainage Improvement Project.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brett Berger for Deputy Drainage Engineer for Delaware County Engineer's Office. What you have before you this morning is the bid packet for the English Ditch Petition Project. This is a project that we had our final hearing on back in June. Excuse me. It was originally petitioned by Chris and Nikki Acker and 8 other petitioners for the project. The estimated cost for the project is $104,672 with a target completion date of April 14th. We're set to bid this project on Tuesday, January the 17th at 10 o'clock. I can answer any questions if you have any.
Questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1124. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution
Thank
number
you.
22-1125, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, finally on our agenda portion, this resolution is for three standard utility permits.
Thank you. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1125. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, Lee.
Resolution number 22-1126, in the matter of approving a software maintenance agreement between Courtview Justice Solutions Incorporated, doing business as equivalent, and the Board of Delaware County Commissioners on behalf of the Delaware County Common Pleas Court General Division, the Delaware County Common Pleas Domestic Relations Division, the Delaware County Common Pleas Court Juvenile Probate Division, the Delaware County Clerk of Courts, and the Delaware County Public Defenders for the case management system used by each of these entities.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Natalie Fravel, Delaware County Clerk of Courts, requesting approval for the software maintenance agreement between Courtview Justice Systems and Solutions and the county on behalf of all divisions of the court and the Clerk of Courts, as well as the Public Defender's Office. This is a contract for all divisions of the court, and it has been combined into one agreement.
Boy, that's great.
Yeah, do we get a lower rate by combining it with all the different courts?
I believe that they reduced the price of some of our licenses. We have so many licenses, and yeah, that was all negotiated by Chris Betts.
Okay. We've been using Courtview for a while now.
Courtview since, I believe, 2005,
Okay.
so,
You're obviously pleased with it, too.
I'm sorry?
You're pleased with it, to
We are,
renew
yes,
it?
yes.
Yep. Good.
And we maximize its potential with e-filing, e-service now, e-notifications, so yeah,
Okay, great.
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1126. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Natalie?
Resolution number 22-1127, in the matter of approving a service contract between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Fishel, Downey, Albrecht, and Rippenhoff LLP Attorneys at Law.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dawn Houston, Deputy Administrator. I'm recommending your approval of this services agreement with Fishel Downey. They provide our labor and employment legal services when we need to utilize outside counsel. And the rates for 2023 remain the same as they are this year. We're very happy with their service, so recommend your approval.
And they do a great job.
Yeah.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1127. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Items number 20, 21, 22, and 23 are being pulled to Thursday due to Commissioner Merrill's absence. Item number 24 is on page 754. Resolution number 22-11, make sure I get my number right, sorry, 28, in the matter of delegating temporary authority to the county administrator.
So moved.
Second, discussion. Anybody? Questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-1128. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-1129, in the matter of delegating authority to the Director of Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second, discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 22-1129. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing from me today.
And I have nothing.
Well, Commissioner Benton, you've got the stage.
Yeah, I'll be brief, I don't have a whole lot. We have a land bank board meeting on Wednesday. Need to have that before the end of the year, so we're required to do it quarterly. And I would like to congratulate the re-election and swearing in of our fellow commissioner, Barb Lewis.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations. It's been a delight working for my 7 years, but you're 8 years and got another 4 years to go, so that's great.
That's
So I
right.
wanna
Thank
congratulate
you. Thank you very
Look-
much.
look-
It's
very
quite
much
an
look
honor.
forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And that's all I have.
And that's all I have too, but we do have need for executive session.
We do. Resolution number 22-1130, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of pending or imminent litigation and for the consideration of confidential information related to economic development.
So moved.
Second discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 22-1130. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We are now recessed in